Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Pondok Pesantren Asrama Pelajar Islam or API Asri, located in Tepo, Dilimas Village, Tegalrejo Subdistrict, Magelang Regency, Central Java. It was established in 2007 by the initiative of the leaders Pesantren Asrama Perguruan Islam or API Salaf Tegalrejo, Magelang.
Pesantren lahir di sebuah masyarakat dekat dengan nama desanya. Sebutlah di Tegalrejo ini, masyarakat kita menyebutnya dengan pesantren Tegalrejo.
Syubbanul Wathon Foundation covers Pesantren API Asri. It has some educational units. One of them is Fashion Vocational School, one of the rare vocational programs in the pesantren.
Kita sangat berkepentingan dengan kejuruan tata busana karena bagaimanapun ini adalah kebutuhan masyarakat yang sangat tinggi.
So how does Salaf Pesantren develop into some modern units pesantren? And how does fashion become the part of this pesantren? Pondok Pesantren Asrama Perguruan Islam or API Salaf was established on September 15, 1944 by Kiai Haji Khudori. He was the ulama from Tegalrejo village. He graduated from Pesantren Darussalam, Watu Congo, Muntilan. At the beginning, Kiai Haji Khudori didn't give a name for his pesantren. After getting some advices from his associates in 1947, the name Asrama Perguruan Islam or API was decided.
Salah satu pengasuh Bapak Haji Abdurrahman Khudori menggagas didirikannya sebuah pesantren yang tetap memegang nilai-nilai kesantrian santri-santri salaf, menjadi santri yang intelektual dan juga perlu dibekali dengan keterampilan-keterampilan.
With that name, the founder expected his santri has the ability and becoming the teacher who educates and develops Islam Sharia in the society. The background of the establishment Asrama Perguruan Islam was the jihad spirit to establish the religion of Allah, where Tegalrejo society condition at that time involved with syirik and antipathy to Islamic social values.
Pesantren dilahirkan menjadi sebuah respon dari situasi dan kondisi sosial masyarakat kita yang tengah dihadapkan pada runtuhnya nilai-nilai moral.
Tegalrejo people's responses to the establishment of Pesantren API Salaf was pathetic. The society was the part of a Kejawen sect who often did negative behavior, made the learning process of the pesantren stop. As the ulama who already learned a lot of lessons in pesantren, Kiai Haji Khudori kept surviving in facing and handling all the obstacles and challenges.
Pesantren yang ada di Tegalrejo yang diberi nama Asrama Perguruan Islam adalah salah satu pesantren yang menjadi pusat bagi perubahan transformasi nilai-nilai pesantren yang ada di Kabupaten Magelang ini.
3 years later, after the establishment of Pesantren Api Salaf, negative actions of Tegalrejo people reduced. Some of them who at the beginning was antipathy turned into sympathy and became the loyal followers by giving material and non-material support for the founders' struggle. But meanwhile, in 1948, Pesantren Api Salaf was suddenly attacked by the Dutch colonialists. Pesantren's buildings were destroyed, some kitab were burned, all the santri and Kiai Haji Khodori evacuated to Tejo village, Candimulyo sub-district.
Bangunan yang awal dulu ada santrinya 7 orang saat itu dibakar, terus almarhum Simbah Kiai Khodori sebagai pendiri pesantren meninggalkan pesantren bersama istri, putra-putrinya dan juga beberapa santri.
Pesantren Api Salaf graduated some great figures. One of them was Kiai Haji Abdurrahman Wahid, or usually called Gus Dur, the 4th former president of Indonesia Republic.
Gus Dur dulu setelah belajar di Krapyak, beliau belajar di pesantren asrama perguruan Islam selama kurang lebih 3 tahun. Kemudian Gus Dur diantarkan untuk belajar di Tegalrejo selama kurang lebih 2,5 tahun. Dari sisi akademis memang Gus Dur saat belajar di Tegalrejo ini memang karena orangnya cerdas dan rajin, sehingga ada beberapa pelajaran-pelajaran tambahan yang memang dibawa oleh Gus Dur. Gus Dur telah membukakan wacana bagi santri-santri saat itu tentang kebutuhan masyarakat kita.
As the changing of the era, the thought of forming the institution which do not relate directly to Islamic education, but do the real action for the society emerged. So, in 2000, Kiai Haji Abdurrahman Khodori, the first son of Kiai Haji Khodori, initiated the establishment of Syubhanul Wathan Foundation. The definition of Syubhanul Wathan means the nation's youth, by conserving the pesantren's value in strengthening the faith and good personality of the santri as the citizen.
Kalau mau buat seperti busana muslim atau busana gaun, kita harus membuat modelnya dulu, modelnya seperti apa yang kita inginkan. Kita jiplak di bahan yang ingin kita gunakan untuk membuat gaun tersebut.
At the beginning, Syubhanul Wathan Foundation engaged in agricultural and farming fields. As the time passed by, also with the society demand, this foundation develops into 3 business fields, which are economic fields, human resources development field, and formal education field. Specifically in formal education field, Syubhanul Wathan Foundation has some educational institutions.
Untuk sistem pendidikan yang di pesantren yang ada pendidikan formalnya, tentu kita tetap menjalankan sesuai kurikulum yang diadakan oleh pemerintah, Kementerian Pendidikan tentunya.
2 other business fields, which are economic field and human resources development field, are the facilitator to support formal education field. By the developing of those business fields, Syubhanul Wathan Foundation is able to create a good facility and infrastructure in educational institution for all people.
Ini di beberapa pesantren salaf masih tabu dengan dunia perbankan. Sehingga kita mencoba dengan jurusan perbankan syariah ini mensinergikan bagaimana keilmuan-keilmuan pesantren bisa diaplikasikan di masyarakat.
Pesantren Asrama Pelajar Islam Asri is the educational institution that educate religion and general knowledge, which is covered by Syubhanul Wathon Foundation. This pesantren was established in 2007. The idea of establishing Pesantren Api Asri was the response of the leaders of Pesantren Api Salaf to the local people condition, specifically the school-aged children who was experiencing moral degradation. At that time, the people of Tegalrejo were having less interest in learning religion. It was seen by decreasing number of the santri in Madrasah Diniyah and Majelis Ta'lim in Tegalrejo area.
Generasi bangsa kita, bagaimana pemuda-pemudi kita mencetak kader-kader yang mutadayin, yang memang betul-betul menjunjung tinggi nilai-nilai agama. Santri jadi apapun nanti, jadi dokter, jadi pejabat, tetap memegang nilai-nilai agama yang kuat dan tetap menjunjung tinggi nilai-nilai kesantrian.
The santri who also do formal school are not expected to become religious expert because it is the part of Pesantren Api Salaf educational goal, while Pesantren Api Asri has a different curriculum, even though it has some adjustments from some point of views. Pesantren Api Asri more emphasizes on akhlak education and practical daily worship, which has become the daily needs. By the variety of activities, the facilities in Pesantren Api Asri are different, adjusted with the santri's needs.
Muassis pendiri pondok pesantren sangat memperhatikan estetika satu bangunan, karena ini menjadi kunci utama. Ketika santri nyaman, tenang, maka mereka akan cepat untuk beradaptasi mendapatkan ilmu yang baik.
One of the educational units in Pesantren Api Asri is Syubhanul Wathon Vocational School. This vocational school has 6 majors, which are computer and network technology, multimedia, fashion, computer animation, agriculture, and Sharia banking.
Semua pelajaran yang diberikan di lembaga pendidikan formal menggunakan kurikulum nasional. Tapi di balik itu, santri juga mempunyai kewajiban untuk bagaimana belajar keilmuan agama di pesantren.
The main concept of establishing Pesantren Api Asri, included with the formal educational institution, is the integrative concept between pesantren and formal education. That concept is actually a breakthrough which is made to facilitate the youth educational system, which emphasizing the importance of formal education and religious akhlak education.
Tugas dan tanggung jawab santri di pesantren ini adalah ya ada pendidikan formalnya di sekolah dan juga ada pendidikan agama di pesantren. Yang keduanya harus diprioritaskan, tidak boleh ada yang ditinggalkan.
Pesantren's based vocational school must become the future educational model to graduate professionals who have good moral, knowledge, and skill, as the effort to create nation's character of the youth, which includes intellectual and spiritual intelligences.
Di pesantren kita hari ini, di pesantren salaf, putra-putri semuanya hampir ada 9.000, sedangkan yang di pesantren sekolah ini sampai saat ini dengan sekolah tinggi kira-kira hampir 5.000 santri.
Fashion is one of the majors in Syubhanul Wathon Vocational School. It is one of the disciplines and art about design, aesthetic and natural beauty applications for the clothes and accessories.
Kita sangat berkepentingan dengan kejuruan tata busana karena bagaimanapun ini adalah kebutuhan masyarakat yang sangat tinggi. Di Indonesia adalah mayoritas Muslim, sehingga kita betul-betul perlu memberikan keterampilan kepada anak-anak kebutuhan masyarakat Muslim kita tentang busana.
Fashion program. The program which graduates the fashion expert, also skilled and competent person in fashion, especially in fulfilling the needs of modern people in this globalization era.
Kalau mau buat seperti busana muslim atau busana gaun, baju atau apapun itu kan kita harus membuat modelnya dulu, modelnya seperti apa yang kita inginkan, polanya perbagian kayak depan, belakang, samping, lengan gitu dibuat, kita jiplak di bahan yang ingin kita gunakan untuk membuat gaun tersebut.
Got the first place in Sholawat National Competition in 2016. Make this Hadrah group is getting known by the public. Especially, they often share their works in the YouTube channel. Even this group will represent Indonesia for international competition. Fashion program facilitates the santri to learn the knowledge and good skill in industries-based clothing maker and entrepreneurship. With the purpose to graduate the santri who has the ability in designing clothes and accessories, also is able to produce ready-to-wear clothes based on the society's demand.
Mau jadi desainer, mau bikin gamis buat orang tua. Orang tua saya tuh pengen banget saya bisa buat gamis, soalnya mungkin gamis tuh paling susah menurut orang tua, padahal nggak begitu susah gitu. Jadi pengen ngasih orang tua gitu.
In Syubhanul Wathon Vocational School, fashion program divides into two concentrations. First, fashion design or boutique. Santri is directed to be the ready-to-wear mode designer who is able to create the luxurious clothes design and also able to fulfill the national and international markets. And the second is garment, fashion design in producing daily clothing of the people and can be mass production for the retail based on the updated trend.
Unit produksi kita banyak sekali permintaan-permintaan untuk membuat satu busana muslim dan lain sebagainya. Dalam waktu dekat ini insya Allah kita akan segera bikinkan satu pusat penjualan atau seperti butik itu.
The other major in Syubhanul Wathon Vocational School is multimedia, one of the competencies in computer and informatic technology. As the part of era development, this field is chosen to develop the skill of santri.
Banyak sekali yang kita kerjakan, menggarap konten-konten, ada SWTV, ada produk animasi, kita juga bikin pesantren digital.
Nah, Sobat Orasi udah pernah dengar belum tentang negeri di atas awan? Udah.
In this vocational school, santri are allowed to be creative based on their interests and skills, such as photography, videography, broadcasting, animation and production, and so on.
Yang bikin saya tertarik di sini, multimedia kan, keluaran multimedia itu peluangnya lebih banyak. Animator di Indonesia juga masih minim, jadinya peluangnya itu sangat besar sih kalau masuk multimedia.
Episode 3 segmen, segmen pertama 5 menit, segmen kedua 9 menit, segmen ketiga 10 menit, dan properti.
Kedepannya sih karena dari awal udah fokus sama broadcasting, kalau saya mau kuliah di jurusan film dan televisi.
The next major is Computer and Network Technology, the program which learns about the assembling of computer and installing the computer program.
Harapan saya ke depannya lulus dari sini bisa jadi teladan buat orang rumah. Maksudnya saya mondok tetap jadi panutan keluarga di rumah, adik-adik, dan jadi kebanggaan orang tua.
The uniqueness of this pesantren, there's no cash transaction, but cashless. The Santri Students Card is the payment tool. This system has been existing for 3 years. Security factor is the main reason behind this new system. Santri's daily routine in this pesantren is the same with common pesantren. The activity is started at the dawn, but one thing that make it differ is the formal school activity between male and female santri is applied in shift. In the morning until noon, male santri go to formal school, while female santri do kepesantrenan activity, such as reciting Holy Quran, learning kitab, and do extracurricular. Then from noon to the afternoon, the activity is switched between male and female santri.
Kita sangat bersyukur banyak prestasi-prestasi yang diraih oleh putra-putri santri-santri kita, baik itu dalam hal kejuruan atau dalam hal ekstrakurikuler, termasuk dari sisi akademis.
From all extracurriculars in this pesantren, one of them is able to bring the name of Pesantren Api Asri nationally. Zahrotus Shita, a group of modern hadrah, which consists of female santri from junior and senior high school levels. Got the first place in Sholawat national competition in 2016. Make this hadrah group is getting known by the public. Especially, they often share their works in the YouTube channel. Even this group will represent Indonesia for international competition. Pondok Pesantren Asrama Pelajar or API Asri, the integrative educational concept between pesantren and formal education. As the response of the society demand, who concerned about the importance of formal education for the youth in the future.
Harapan kita, pesantren-pesantren yang seperti kita, pesantren Ahlus Sunnah, pesantren Salaf, mari kita tata yang lebih baik, kita tingkatkan semuanya sehingga betul-betul masyarakat nanti lebih mudah untuk memilih mana pesantren yang betul-betul sesuai dengan nilai-nilai agama kita dan sesuai dengan jiwa nasionalisme kita.
The main expectation of the santri who gets formal education is becoming the young intellectual person who has a great skill, good personality, and also respects religion values.